58 years, and you work it out, what is 58 years at
365 days a year. I can't work that out in my head.
It's going to come in a minute.
I'm recording. I'm ready.
No, he's
go.
ready. He's ready.
Go. Let's go.
Yeah, just make sure you're all right, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Do we need a microphone or something?
I haven't got time to get one, so just speak. I'll just do it on here. When you speak, I'll just boost it so it's picked
All right,
up.
okay.
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 Ready?
Okay, so we've got the most travelled man meets the most travelled athlete.
That's fantastic, yeah.
Roughly how many miles have you done, first of all?
It's 15 million miles or 24 million kilometres as of tomorrow, and 718 flights or 3 million miles on Concorde.
Did you get anywhere close to that?
Yes, it's a very debatable issue, this. I've been travelling for 58 years, and Fred's been travelling for 53 years, 5 years more than him. But he's got to get the award because he's documented it, and I haven't documented it. But it's an interesting thing. I've travelled so much, you know, say from New York to Bangkok, which is a 17-hour flight. So I've done so many of those. Now Fred did so many of the Concordes, 3-hour flights back and forth to New York from Europe. But when a man's got to document it, he's got to get the title. You follow?
When did you start documenting it, or when did it all start?
I had to do it for the taxman in 1958, and then Guinness. I was in the Guinness Book of Records in 1983, and they check it each year as well.
It's remarkable. It's remarkable. It's 15 million miles. I've got to be very close. I don't know exactly how many miles I've travelled, but when you've got it documented, nobody can argue against that. But there's no question. I mean, I don't know. It's a very debatable issue because I've spent my life in an aeroplane, and you can only spend so much time in an aeroplane. And but I think the issue is that with us both having travelled so much, that he has many ideas on time change, and I have many ideas on time change. What's the best way to travel? What's the best way to handle it? Psychologically, physically, it's all a very interesting
And we
thing.
agreed, didn't we, last night? Almost?
Yes, we almost agree. You said you didn't believe in what?
Jet lag.
Yes.
I think that's about dehydration, and you adjust your time to where you're going in the door, which the player does as well, when the door closes, and we live on that time.
Yes.
But there's
Yes.
one thing that's indisputable. Between us, we've flown more miles than anybody walking, living on the planet.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, 58 years and 53 years flying. An average businessman, if he represents a company, might do 20 years. That's extensive travel. A pilot, 30 years, because they've got to retire at a certain
And
age.
have legal rest.
And then they might fly, you know, as a private pilot to a company.
Sure.
So they might go 40 years. And you might even find someone that goes 45 years. But 58 and 53 years is really unheard of.
And we've done 30 million miles between us.
Quite a record.
Well, I tell you, can I just say this? I know Gary Player, the golfer. Most people do. But I wanted to meet Gary Player, the gentleman, and I have to tell you how delighted and proud I am to have done that. He's a true gentleman and a scholar, and I would have flown from the moon to be here to do this today.
Well, that's a nice compliment.
You're a star.
It's a very
You're
nice
a real
compliment.
gentleman.
And I must say the same about you. And I know you're doing a lot of good works around the world. And congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Congratulations to you both. Thank you.